To go through how to configure the tax system based on what GRA has brought on board recently, the changes in the tax calculation system. So we have our login system here. Let me log in and then go through. Okay, so let's go to invoices and then preview some old invoices that were using the old tax calculation. So we will go to account receivable. Okay, fine. Okay, so this is our old invoice where we have our levies, the NHI covered, and then we also have the GTLA, then our VAT here. So based on the old calculation, all these are calculated based on the subtotal here, and then after getting the total amount included, you come and then do your VAT and the GTL calculation to get your total tax. Yeah. So now here you say, okay, fine. We are taking COVID-19 from the tax, and then this 2.5 plus this will give you the 21. Yeah, so this is 15, 2.5, that's 20, and then GTLA 1 will give you the 21. That's for hotel, for them they pay tourist levies. Okay. So then you calculate it based on the subtotal, and then you get your total tax. So you don't calculate this one to get the total here, and then calculate this one based on the total of amount included in the levy to get your total tax. No. So everything changed from the system. So now let's go to our tax configuration area to set up our tax. So let me go to the menu here, settings, and then account period. Okay, so with our previous account period, they are all completed, so they are using the old tax system. So this is our new account period, that is from the 1st January 2026 to 1st January 2027. Okay, so let me go to tax configuration based on this account period, and here first one, I will be sorting by the code, that is the one. You get the get fund levy. Yeah, so you get the get fund levy, and you put 2.5, and then you say, okay, it's levy. So we are not calculating it before we get the total and then calculate the VAT and the GTL. No, that is it. So we are not going to take on calculate before VAT or non-levy elements. So let me save this one. Okay, and then let me put here to and put NHI, that is NHIL, that's 2.5. Okay, and let me put my GTAL, oh sorry, that's 3, GTL, and that is also 1%, and that one too is also a levy. Yes. Okay, so now we got our 6% levies. So let me go to 4 and put my VAT. Okay, the VAT is 15%, and it's not levy, it's just a VAT. Okay, so let me save with that one and close it. So it's configured. So let's go to the invoice and go to account receivable. So we have this invoice that was generated today for GDIT, and then let me preview that invoice and see how the calculation was made. Okay, so here we have the 2.5, 2.5, 1, and then 15, and then we get our total tax. So when you add the 173.55 to the subtotal, you're supposed to get this 1,000 cedis. Yeah, this is inclusive. This invoice is actually inclusive. Yeah, so let's check from Kwame's invoice. That was 2025. You see, Kwame is still having the COVID-19 inside the invoices. Yeah, so this is how you configure your tax systems dynamically in Clefmate's management system.